let's say you're doing 50.
Right.
Do you remember the number 2, number 3 guy? Where were they at the dealership at the time?
Probably 15 cars, 18 cars, maybe somewhere in there.
So psychologically, you're ahead of the pack, but you're asking yourself, what's more?
Right.
And not hearing the noise per se, or sipping your own Kool-Aid.
I'm never worried about the guy that's selling less than me or doing less than me and why they're there. You know what I mean? So to me, it's not a pack game. It was an individual sport to me. So I was challenging myself every single day, not really worrying or focusing with other people, things I couldn't control, what other people were doing. You know, if there was somebody right on my tail, would it have pushed me more? Possibly. You know, but I'm a self-motivated type person. I can unmotivate myself real easy sometimes too, you know, but you got to be able to get over that real quick. You know, that's you don't stay in that black hole for real long, you know. When you're unmotivating yourself, you got to figure out a way to snap yourself out of it right away and, you know, be able to challenge yourself and move to the next level every single time.
So about 20 or so years ago, a week before you walked into this dealership or the Piazza empire.
Yeah.
Who were you and where were you?
I was working for a company called Green Mountain Energy, actually a company called NRG, which was a marketing firm for Green Mountain Energy.
Okay.
And it was when all the electric companies deregulated. So it was kind of a company called Vector Knives actually founded NRG.
Yeah.
So like they would teach this prospectus. You know, you make appointments with, you know, your friends and family, and then you get referrals, and you have to ask for referrals from there, and you learn your prospectus and go through. Well, I did that for about 4 months. I think I switched 200 and I think it was 212 or 213 was the number, and there was only 2 people that I actually got to sit in front of that wouldn't switch their electric. It was because of the Y2K thing, so they told me to come back after Y2K, but they didn't want to switch anything. So I got so good at learning the prospectus and walking everybody through the process, and it made sense. There was, you know, it was a step-by-step guideline of you had to deregulate anyway. You had to pick a different electric company. Why wouldn't you want to do it with an environmental company that's actually doing things that are, you know, better for the environment and saving yourself some money in the same point? So it was a good company. They made me a district manager of Delaware County, which basically meant that I was in charge of training and setting up appointments for the people we were training, basically college kids, stuff like that. The new thing. Enrollees. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.